for steel rolling stages. Steel rolling stages, there are a diagram and shows that there are blooms, channels, I-beams, that is your heavy section. In heavy section, channels, I-beam, rails, rounds and billet. In the billet, there are a small, that is your light section, that is angles, rods, bars, wires and channel. Firstly, ingots. Ingots have a two dividation, that is blooms and slabs. Slabs particularly जाती हम लोग यूज करते हैं जैसे प्लेट, शीट्स, स्कल्प एंड स्ट्रिप्स. ब्लूम्स कैटेगरीज में चैनल सेक्शंस, आई बीम सेक्शंस, जो कि यहाँ पे हैवी सेक्शंस की कैटेगरीज में है, राउंड सेक्शंस एंड बिलेट्स. बिलेट से थ्रू लाइट सेक्शन, दैट इज योर एंगल्स, rods, bars, wire, channel and so on. The hot rolling of steel क्या है? Hot rolling of steel enjoy very important place in industry because the very large tonnage of material proceed by the rolling and re-rolling. Hot rolling steel is very important for industry because of very large tonnage of material is processed by rolling and re-rolling. After being melted and refined in the steel melting furnace, steels are cast into ingots, as in this diagram, and cast iron molds. Ingots are sections are about 600 into 600 mm and up to 1500 mm long. Ingots are heated to hot working temperature in soaking pits and rolled into smaller section called loops or slabs in primary rolling mills. Depending upon the product, these mills are also sometimes called blooming mills या इसको हम लोग और स्लैबिंग मिल्स रिस्पेक्टिवली. इन गॉड्स को हम लोग हीटेड कर रहे हैं हॉट वर्किंग टेम्परेचर इन सोकिंग पिट्स एंड रोल्ड इनटू स्मॉलर सेक्शन, जिनको हम लोग बोलते हैं ब्लूम्स या स्लैब्स इन प्राइमरी रोलिंग मिल्स. Depending upon the product, these mills are sometimes called the blooming mills or slabbing mills. अब पर्टिकुलर बात करते हैं इसके स्क्वायर सेक्शन साइज की. तो ब्लूम हैज अ स्क्वायर सेक्शन साइज इज 150 into 150 mm to 400 into 400 mm, and slabs have 50 to 300 mm thick and 300 to 2000 mm wide rectangular section. For the dimension is a bloom has to square section of 150 mm into 150 mm and 150 mm to 150 mm to 400 mm into 400 mm, and also the slabs have 50 to 300 mm thick and 300 to 2000 mm wide rectangular section. Then the blooms are cut. Then the blooms are cut into further, as on diagram, the blooms are cut to smaller size for further rolling and reduced to heavy structure shapes like channels, beams, rails, rounds, yeah, billets. Billets are the size of billets are 40 into 40 mm to 150 mm to 150 mm square section, which are rolled to lighter commercial sections like angles, rods, bars, wires, and square channels. Angles, rods, bars, wires, and channels. स्लैब का यूज करते हैं हम लोग प्रोड्यूसिंग प्लेट्स के लिए, सीड्स के लिए, स्कल्प्स एंड स्ट्रिप्स के लिए, और ये सेक्शन जो होते हैं आर आल्सो समटाइम प्रोड्यूस डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम इनगॉट्स एंड डायरेक्शन ऑफ bloom या billets to the final products may be involved number of intermediate steps. In intermediate step, then this is the diagram for indication. So that is the steel rolling stages. In their steel rolling stages, we discuss ingots. In ingots, that is sections blooms and slabs. Slabs used for plates, sheets, sculpts, and strips, and blooms used for channels, I beams, rails, round sections. And billet is further goes on, that is your angles, rods, bars, wires, and channels.